What's going on? Garrett here with a speedy tip to speed up your workflow in Lightroom. Today I want to talk about presets, and no, you don't have to buy presets. You can make your own. I'm going to show you how, and I'm going to show you why you're going to want to do it. Alright, so I have a little library set up for you guys here with some prep photos, and as you can see, I started out inside, worked my way outside, did some photos of the details, all the decorations, came back inside, went back outside, went back inside, outside, inside. So you get the idea. There's a lot of different kinds of environments and a lot of different colors going on here. The ones that I really want to talk about are these red ones. Now, the ceiling in this room was red, the walls were red, any kind of light cast on a subject was red. Now, if I use my regular preset here, it does not look good. So for a situation like this where I have a bunch of photos that look the same with this horrible red tint, what I want to do is basically just copy the settings from one image and put them on all the others. Now, I could do that manually. Let's go through this real quick, see what I come up with in terms of some settings. Alright, so that's like a basic spot to start with in terms of a preset. Now I've already made a preset because I've gone through this wedding before, so I have the preset saved, but I just want to give you an idea of what you might be doing and how a preset can save you some time. So anyway, you have this set. You just went through all these settings. You're going to hit Command C to copy them, and then on whichever photo, you're gonna hit Command V. Maybe instead of pasting, you select your source image, select a few, and hit sync, right? And you're syncing to all the other red wall, red ceiling photos. That works too. The one issue with that is, if you're like me, you like to edit in a linear way. When I'm editing, I'm trying to tell the story of the wedding day, and for me to be jumping back and forth through all these different scenarios is not ideal, and it kind of hinders my workflow rather than speeds it up. I don't love doing that, though I will do it in certain situations. But you know, I'd have to be going through all these photos, picking out each one. So let me show you. Okay, so I'm selecting all the ones that had the red. I'm going through, blah 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 blah, selecting, missed these, this. You get the idea. So you can do it this way. There's nothing wrong with doing it this way. For me, it doesn't work. For you, it might. What I would rather do is create a preset. So I'm going to come here. This is the one that I used as my source image. I'm going to hit this plus sign up here. We're going to create preset. Let's save it as preset. And here you can choose all the things that you want the preset to apply to your photos. So the treatment and profile, yes. White balance, yes. Basic tone, all of this stuff I want. The tone curve, all this stuff. Sometimes you might have a series of photos that you use the graduated filter on, or a radial filter, or you transformed or cropped. Those are all things that you can select. So I can select to transform it. If I had a gradual filter or radial filter on this photo, I would be able to select one of these. Once you have all the things selected, you're gonna hit create, and there it is, preset. So now as I'm editing, let's head over to some that I have not synced yet. All right, so say we're editing this one, we got my regular preset, we're gonna go to the next photo, and here we are. We're gonna hit preset, boom, and there's a starting point for us to work from already. Much better photo that way, much quicker, at least in my opinion, to edit photos this way, and especially if you have a loop deck, or if you're like me and you use the X-Touch Mini from Behringer, which is a MIDI controller, but it works phenomenally well for editing photos. I highly recommend it, and there will be a video on it soon. But anyway, there is your speedy tip for speeding up your workflow in Lightroom. that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. Subscribe if you want more of these videos, if you want to see more of these Speedy editing tips. I have a bunch of other review videos as well. More stuff coming, hopefully soon. Let me know in the comments if you have questions about this, or if you want a video explaining another technique, or if you're interested in learning a way to tackle some problems that you have in Lightroom. That's going to be all from me today. Peace out.